The New York Jets first round draft pick Will McDonald had his first hit out in green and white in the Hall of Fame game against the Browns on Thursday. So let's take a look at his All-22 and I'll show you why I liked the flashes from Will McDonald IV. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? It's Luke here from Play Like a Jet, and we are back in the film room with another All-22 breakdown. And today we're looking at some of the snaps that Will McDonald had in the preseason game against the Browns in Canton last week. And what really jumped off the tape was his speed, the overall athleticism that he plays the edge position with, and then the pass rush plan. We're going to start with what was inarguably his best snap of the game. This spin move in the second half was ferocious. If you watched his Iowa State film and some of the breakdowns I've already had on the channel, you know this is part of his repertoire. Left-hand side of your screen, right-hand side of the Jets defensive line. Will McDonald, number 99, watch this move at full speed. Goodness gracious me. They are called the Iowa State Cyclones for a reason. Breaking this down in a little more depth, what I like about McDonald is that he always has a pass rush plan and a counter. You can see he gets great width on his arc here. He's got a runway from that wide 9 position here for the New York Jets. We always talk about it in Robert Saleh's scheme. He's aggressive with his line. He sees that the tackle here, number 60, oversets to the outside. He starts to shoot his hands. That opens the inside corridor for Will McDonald. The spin move is quick, it's violent, and he gets to the quarterback. How he propels himself is the most important part of executing this move though. As McDonald spins to the inside, have a look at the right arm right now. It's reaching around the back of the left tackle. He grabs on, wraps, and propels himself with that right arm to get himself free into the quarterback's lap and causes the incompletion. This is gorgeous. Playing the edge position in the NFL is about having a plan, having athletic tools, and being able to execute. And this is an incredible example of Will McDonald doing exactly that. What a great rep. Let's pivot now to another area of McDonald's game from Thursday night that really impressed me. There were a number of times when the Browns decided to leave him unblocked on the edge, to force him to read the mesh point and see whether he could execute correctly on these handoff naked boot looks. Here he is, right-hand side of your screen, number 99. I'll let it play at full speed. Have a look how Will McDonald is patient. He diagnoses, and that closing speed, the last 3 steps are beautiful. That's what causes this pass to be incomplete. You can see it here as we break it down in slow motion. I like how he does a nice job squeezing down the line of scrimmage. As he realizes he's unblocked, he doesn't get over-ambitious. He doesn't over-pursue from the backside like the Cleveland Browns want him to. He's got eyes on the mesh point. He closes and squeezes that gap. He sees the quarterback doesn't get a full extension with that left arm. He's going to take this ball, pull it on the naked boot. Will McDonald, closing speed. As soon as that left foot hits the ground, look how he gets vertical into the backfield, into the lap, drives him to the ground, but also falls to the side. There's no flag here for roughing the passer, and that's what forces this ball to be short and ultimately incomplete. One more time for you. Great job squeezing, read and react, closing speed. That's what you want to see from Will McDonald. Again, it isn't about, look at this pass rush move. I understand he's unblocked, but you want to see if these young studs can make the right reads in preseason, if their ability to diagnose is there, and if they can execute. This is a great example of Will McDonald doing exactly that. The last clip that I wanted to break down from the Hall of Fame game is looking at McDonald as a run defender, because that's the knock on him. It was from PFF even in this game. It wasn't perfect. But this clip really accentuates that he can be a plus run defender, and I think he can win on the inside easily. Bit of a throwback rep. You can see him right-hand side of your screen here, used as a 4-eye or even a 3 technique like he was at Iowa State. But have a look how McDonald handles the guard. One-on-one, a fantastic job utilizing his tools, his strengths. What are they? Off the snap, Will McDonald gets tight hands. That is always key at the line of scrimmage. You hear me talk about it all the time in these trenches videos. Get the tight hands, control the chest, control the rep. He has great pad level. He is right now in the perfect position to move this guard. He then utilizes the extension, the ability to bench press from this position. He's 6'5". He's got freakishly long arms. Great job to disengage, peek around the right-hand side of the guard, and then bang, lays the wood, and it's a tackle for no gain. Does Will McDonald get away with maybe a little hands to the face? Possibly. But you see that 10 times in every single NFL game. This is a guy who weighs 240 when he gets out of the shower dripping wet, and he's able to handle a guard one-on-one as a rookie in his first live action snaps in the NFL. This is pleasing. As I said, it wasn't a perfect performance. I'm not here to tell you that Will McDonald absolutely dominated the Cleveland Browns. I'm just saying, have a look at these reps. This shows elite, high-caliber NFL talent. I showed you two as a pass rusher, one with a one-on-one matchup, one looking at his patience and ability to diagnose. This is just the ability to win, to be physical, and to use his length on the inside in the running game. And I think Will McDonald ticked all the boxes that you wanted to see him tick. So guys, there's my breakdown of Will McDonald and why I was overall pretty impressed by his play against the Cleveland Browns. I'll say it again, when you look at preseason and some of these rookies, you want to see the highlight splash plays. It's not going to be consistent, it isn't the perfect package, but Will McDonald showed you that he could be a force in 2023.